Folks, coming out of this crisis, every person, every nation is thinking of two things. One, recovery, and two, rebuilding. See, recovery is nation, everybody's looking at how do we recover lost ground, because there has been a lot of minus to every country. And after we got ourselves back on track from recovery, then we need to plan our rebuilding process so that how can we get back on the fast lane to move on in life again. But sadly, just like people, many nations also have a very short memory. We noticed whenever we lose a family member and we go to the funerals, pretty much everybody's reflecting and they start thinking, what am I doing? Why am I doing all this? And life is so short. Let me look at my priorities. Should I do this? Should I not do this? You know, that process of reflection is only a matter of probably 45 minutes to an hour, maybe 2 hours. And when we come back, we go back into the same rut again. We've forgotten what happened and we lose our priorities right away. And same thing is true with nations also. But if the leadership is good, they understand, they realize the importance of crisis, learn from it, make sure they are well prepared to handle future situations. But as an individual, I would like to share only one message for the viewers today, how to overcome the crisis. About 45 years ago, I attended a program by Dr. Norman Vincent Peale, the man who wrote the book Power of Positive Thinking. There were probably close to 1,000 people. I was sitting one of them. Dr. Peale came, looked at the audience, and saw everybody so comfortable, cool, relaxed, and he says, it appears you people are so relaxed, nobody has a problem here. Then he asked, does anybody have a problem here? Everybody raised their hand. Of course, who does not have a problem? Then he asked, how many people would like to get rid of their problems? Again, everybody raised their hand. Then Dr. Peale said, while I was coming here, I came across a place where I saw some people totally stretched out, comfortable, relaxed. They had no problem whatsoever. Then he asked how many people would like to know where that place is. Again, everybody raised their hand. And Dr. Peale said, 2 blocks away from here, there is a cemetery. And there are people lying there all stretched out, totally relaxed, comfortable. They have no problem whatsoever. Then he asked how many people would like to get rid of their problem. Nobody raised their hand and everybody put their hand in their pocket. Then Dr. Peale said, remember, problem is a sign of life. And so long as we are alive, we shall have problems. And the day we don't have problems, we'll be dead. And when we are running short of problems, that is the time to get on your knees, pray to God and ask, have you stopped trusting me anymore? Send me some problems. Folks, that day, Dr. Peale gave a prayer, which is called the Serenity Prayer. In my opinion, it is the gist and crux of life. And Dr. Peale said, we cannot solve all our problems, but we can handle them. But here is the Serenity Prayer. It goes like this. God grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, and courage to change the things that I can, and wisdom to know the difference what I can and what I cannot. Folks, if you analyze this little prayer and dissect it, it is a crux of life. Let me repeat. God grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change. Now the question is, can we change everything in this world? Answer is no. Do we control everything the way we want to? Answer is no. Do we bolt and anything can we adjust and bring everything within our grasp? Answer is no. There are many things beyond us, such as, I didn't choose my parents, neither did you. I didn't decide where I was going to be born, and neither did you. If this is my height and this is the color of my skin, there's nothing I can do about it. And granted, sometimes people are born deformed. And sometimes bad things do happen to good people for no fault of their own. What wrong did they do? Who knows? Folks, it says, what I cannot change, let me accept it graciously, not grudgingly. Because many times in life, people keep fighting the things which we cannot change. And we bring stress into our lives, and we become paralyzed, and we become unproductive. And it says, what I cannot change, let me accept it graciously, not grudgingly. And if I can change, then give me the courage to do it. And wisdom to know the difference, what I can and what I cannot. I have faced many, many difficult situations. And for the past 45 years, I never leave my home without my prayer. And this prayer has helped me overcome many scenarios. Now, and what we really need in a country is good leadership. When we talk of entrepreneurship, because countries have to come back, and that can only be done with public and private partnership. And folks, private partnership is very crucial because government somehow sets the tone for the nation, and they give leadership, they show directions, and they give incentives to entrepreneurs, and they give disincentives for people who are not doing right. But that is where a far-sighted government needs to come in. Good leadership. What is good leadership for a nation? Where a leader puts national interest above their own. And once we see that, and if we have good leadership in India, India will see glorious days going into the future.